comfortable here. So flying cloud is just 7.
Switch at 849, flight in 230.
Yeah, so not exactly as I drew, but kind of close. So we're gonna come along here, and he's gonna give us another couple left turns. All right, so I'm gonna activate. Still not in IMC. That's good, but we might be getting close. So I'm gonna activate vector to final. Feels a little bumpier, like this might be in. Yeah.
3 Papa Lima, set to maintain 2,500, turn left heading 090.
090 to 2,500, 3 Papa Lima. 090 and 2,500. So there we just started to get into the clouds a little bit. Oh, look at that. So that's a pretty thin layer.
That's at 849, 4 miles from Kiki, turn right heading 290, maintain 2,500 till established on the localizer. Cleared ILS for 32 approach.
Oh, we're definitely in the clouds. Yep, so you can take a video or... we're almost, I just was able to see the ground a little bit. Now we're leveling off. I think we're going to level off and stay in the clouds, which isn't awesome, but pretty soon they're going to turn us, so we'll sit here kind of in the clouds, but we're not picking up. I don't see any ice.
At 849, contact St. Paul Tower, 119.1.
So you can see the green light on the right-hand side against the clouds, and then the red light on the left wing. That's how you can tell boats and airplanes based on if you just see the lights, figure out which way they're going. I do not see any ice buildup, which is great. Do you see any ice on the front of the airplane? No. Front of the wing. Good.
Central aircraft flying cloud information, Lima's current, wind 340 at 9er, altimeter 3006.
Okay, so they just changed the recording for the weather, and he just gave us the wind and the altimeter setting.
Number 403 Papa Lima, turn left direct turbo.
Left direct turbo, 3 Papa Lima. Let's go. Direct, enter, activate. That's interesting.
3 Papa Lima, 4 miles from Herbo, cross Herbo at 2,500, cleared RNAV runway 28 left, straight in approach.
Cleared RNAV 28 left, direct Herbo, 2,500 till established 3 Papa Lima. Okay, so then after Herbo, then we can get down to 2100 to Aloit, which is the next one, and we'll boogie right down to there, and I think that might sneak us below the clouds, which would be nice. But we're going to be at Herbo in 1.5 minutes, doing 130. Just paying attention to the airplane to see if it's not flying funny or acting different, which it would do if we were picking up ice. So I just think it's wet. And it is -3, so it just seems it's goofy that, we're not, but there's a lot of airplanes flying in the area, and we would be able to tell, there would be lots of reports if other people were picking up a bunch of ice. So those pilot reports, PIREPs. All right, 50 seconds, and it should turn left automatically for us. We're still on autopilot. I'm controlling the power. If it doesn't do what we want, I will cancel. Oh, look at this. We just broke through just briefly. Now back into it. Okay, it's turning left now. Isn't this just awesome, Shawnee?
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
I can.
Okay, so now we're going to bump her down to 2100. So here on our display, on our primary...
Papa Lima, contact Flying Cloud Tower 119.15.
Over to tower, 3 Papa Lima. Thanks for the help. Good day.
You too. Wind 340 at 900, visit.
Flying Cloud Tower, Cirrus 403 Papa Lima on the RNAV 28 left.
Cirrus 403 Papa Lima, Flying Cloud Tower, runway 28 left, clear to land, wind 330 at 12.
Clear to land, 28 left, 3 Papa Lima.
3 Papa Lima, V-Shed landed about 10 minutes ago, reported bases 2,200.
Roger that, we're at 2,300, looks like we're about to break out. Okay, we still got a little bit, we can definitely see the ground. There's a little bit of clouds in front of us, but it's weird. It's like we can kind of see. There we go. And the airport is, we're gonna do a little left turn, and it's right there. See the runway right there, the 2 runways?
Yep.
So now we're gonna slow up, and it's gonna start to descend further. And again, if you remember, we would have to see the runway by the time we get to 1160. Well, we're still at 2000 and we can see the runway. So we are in awesome shape. We're going to slow down a bunch, bring in flaps. Two red, 2 white. So there's 2 runways, 28 right and 28 left. We're on the glide slope. 2 red, 2 white means they're on the perfect glide slope, and this pink magenta diamond, that's right even with our altitude. We're also, that's two things are telling me that we're perfect on glide slope coming right in. And I'm going to slow down. We're going to land at about 90 knots.
500.
Usually 80 to 85, but I'm going to land at flaps 50 because of the potential for icing. If there's a potential for any ice on the airplane, we want to land a little faster. Plus we got the big long runway here. A little slower. Let's get her back to 90. All right, I'm canceling autopilot.
Minimums.
So right there, when that went off, if we didn't see the runway yet, then we would have to abort and go missed. That was not my best landing, Shawnee, but we are safe. To in-flight for 3 Papa Lima.
For 3 Papa Lima, roger. Make the right turn on Golf. You can back taxi runway 28 right, and then Delta into in-flight.
Right on Golf, back taxi 28 right, Delta into in-flight 3 Papa Lima. What do you think of that?
Cool.
What are you more impressed with, the airplane or the pilot?
How experienced is this pilot?
Is that a question or?
Question, which will determine the previous question.
Here's the, I think I told you this, but.
And I would say the pilot is probably more impressive.
Thank you. 500 hours. Boom, boom, boom. So that was a VFR. Well, it was an instrument flight, and we had to do an approach, and it was a legit approach. We had descended through the clouds. Like sometimes we might plug in an approach, and you can see everything. It's still good to kind of practice that, but it doesn't count for currency. But let's say I'm flying with an instructor, and they're in the right seat. I might wear some view limiting devices, foggles, or some glasses that I can't see outside, that I can only see this, then that would count. But this was a real approach, and I have to have 6 of them every 6 months within the last 6 months to be able to fly on an instrument flight plan. They're marshalling us in. Now you can send a text to your parents.
Alright.